So for some context, we're in a boat.
A boat or a ship?
The wolf flicks his coin in the air expertly. His eyes widen as it slips through his fingers and comes to a final stop against one of your paw pens. We give it back, our hands touch, graze against each other.
In the air.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
I cannot show that.
Show
no.
that.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
You.
I want my own harem. I want my own harem.
Isn't that clear? You want to learn to play the instrument? Julian can play it. There's so much of a mystery about it. It clearly means something to you.
What if it's like his dead lover that gave him the flute? It has history.
Oh, I don't know if I like him anymore then. Because maybe he's still holding on to it, right? Like maybe he's not interested because he's a loyal guy.
Nah, it's fine.
Perhaps. It's fine, we'll go after him anyway.
Yes, but... He glances over to Julian, who, just like you two, is scooting around his knees and more or less diligently going after his task.
Did you see how he played? Or when he looked at the 5?
And?
He loves it. Playing it and making music, I mean. He can be a bit of an idiot, sure, but I think he seriously would enjoy teaching someone.
Again, what are you trying to achieve here? We don't have an alternate ulterior motive.
Other than building a harem.
Yes, but you don't have to know about that.
What are you afraid to lose?
The black canine remains silent and looks over to Julian once more.
Just give it a go. Worst case is I'm wrong and you have to put up with him for 10 minutes before you've had enough. That's survival, is it not?
But then they're gonna grow closer and we're gonna lose him.
Yeah, we're watching from the distance getting cucked.
Wait, isn't that what we want? Harem?
Okay, but we want to be the top dog.
We're actually a cat.
Wait, we're a cat?
Yeah.
Meow.
He rolls his eyes and goes back to work, and after a few moments you assume he's just doing the same old thing, trying to ignore you. But on closer inspection, you notice he looks rather deep in thought again. Maybe I could. Just don't make it a habit of trying to convince me, alright? You smile warmly, and your tail flicks a little more animatedly behind you.
Only when I think it's a good idea. Or did I try to push you to play it?
Just what I feared. You're starting to assume you know what's best for me. Before you can respond, a call from Samuel draws your attention as the maned wolf wants you to come over for a moment. You and Wolf do as you're told, and on your way you spot another sailor talking to Samuel. Not someone you know, but as you get closer you begin to be able to hear what they're talking about.
Samuel!
A voice calls out from the other end of the deck, loud but unintelligible over the background noise of the ocean. The sudden shout breaks through the relatively calm air on the deck. He calls out again as he approaches you, and the maned wolf turns to face you.
Samuel, can you come with me for a moment?
Samuel cocks his head slightly to the right, while raising the opposite brow in an inquisitive look, his ears now trained on the sailor as he draws close. I want 4. The musclehead closes the last few meters between you before he stops abruptly, with an unexpected grace for his size.
I just need a pair of hands real quick. We notice the sheath is the most true and needs someone to help patch it up.
Samuel looks back at you three for a second before turning back to face him. I guess they'll manage without me for a few seconds. Alright, which one is it? Your ears perk up as you overhear the conversation. Something other than cleaning the deck? Maybe you can tag along with them. Ooh. What do you
Ooh.
want to do? Our options are ask if they need an extra pair of hands, or stay here and keep working with Wolf and Julian, or with Samuel gone, you might be able to get out of work and visit yesterday's passenger.
Who's yesterday's passenger?
That's Nomax, the African wild dog.
I want to stay with Wolf, though.
This is a wolf playthrough,
This is
officially and
Wolf
completely.
playthrough.
Yes. I mean, we could go and see other people. I'm assuming this is like a relationship point that builds up. We're just gonna stay here and keep working with Wolf and Julian. Maybe they're gonna start playing the fife. You heard him. I'll be right back. Keep doing what you're doing, and if you need more water, just pull it up with the bucket I used.
Got it.
Just be careful not to let go of it. It's quite the harsh pull when it catches the water. And it's not easy to get it out again either. So just don't make a fool of yourself and end up empty-handed.
I'll keep it in mind. Are you coming?
Yes, yes. Don't rush me so much, it's bloody morning. And so the three of you are left to yourselves as Samuel follows the sailor across the deck of the ship.
It sounded urgent. I wonder what's going on. Hopefully nothing major.
Nothing as exciting as it sounds, I'd assume. You're not missing out. He stays focused on his work, as if trying to tell you that you should do the same.
It doesn't have to be exciting, I just...
He looks over at you tiredly, and you're not quite sure if it's the early hour of the day or you that's the cause of his expression. Things on a ship are always wearing out. They'll just replace something as they'll do hundreds of times in the future. Just get on with it. You focus on your work as you're told, every now and then glancing back aft of the ship, wondering if you should have asked to go with Samuel.
It's just a spanker.
That's gonna be me with that wolf ass.
Auga. Who's that?
You pick up a snort of laughter, so quiet that you almost
He's
miss
smiling.
it. Aww, we made him laugh.
Because we're dumb.
We're so good at this.
We're uncultured.
Julian grins and points towards the stern and the mess of riggings between you and the sky.
The what? The big sail at the rear. Oh.
You feel rather stupid. We chose this for a reason.
Because we are stupid.
We're himbos. You feel rather stupid not knowing something probably so obvious. However, Julian doesn't seem to mind. Peeking over your shoulder, you look at it and try to figure out just where the damage is on the sail.
It looks fine from here, doesn't it? It doesn't look worn at all. The main sheet is. You listened to them, didn't you? They mentioned it.
We don't know shit, Julian.
Julian, you're overestimating our abilities.
We've only been on a ship 24 hours. We have no idea what any of this is.
Oh. Right, yeah. Of course.
You chuckled defensively.
From what I heard, though, the life the boom on the ship a while ago. The ship wasn't designed for it. That's what my father said anyway. That sounds bad. It's safe. Just means that the blocks weren't designed for that much sail and it wears out the sheet. But replacing things is just part of life at sea. And since we might need the track later, they're probably in a rush to get that sorted out. You really know a lot about all this. Wait, no, that's James.
Yeah.
Did you learn it from your father? It feels like he taught you a lot.
A moment of silence settles between the two of you, and you realize that you may have sounded a bit too enthusiastic asking the question. You notice that his expression changes slightly and feel the need to quickly append something, anything.
I just mean that maybe you wouldn't... Sorry, I was just impressed by it. It's fine. Deja vu. He just was very proud when he finally had a ship for me to sign up to. After everything. It still wasn't joining the Navy, you know, like he did, but I'm on the sea.
Yeah, he's in it for the seamen.
Seaman.
Seaman. Julian shrugs dismissively and concentrates more on the work again while talking.
Finally, his son's becoming a real man at sea. Conway this, Conway that, may turn out a former military officer.
Is he mimicking his father's tone dismissively, or do you detect an actual bit of pride in his own accomplishments?
How she sailed to India, even the Americas. Where are we? Well, okay, clearly it's Earth. Are we British?
We probably are
Are we?
British.
Well, then we need to work on the accents.
Do you want me to switch to British English? I can't do that.
No, no, no. And I assume you just more or less nod along. Yes.
Will you two get back to it? I didn't realize that I signed up to do the work of you two as well.
Sorry, of course.
Julian picks up his pace a little, and you follow suit. Thank you. Much prefer to get this over sooner rather than later. Instead of us all gossiping like maids at the market.
I guess I could do without him tearing us a new one right the first day as well.
At least on that, we're on the same page.
See? We will become great friends after all.
Julian returns with a chuckle. Don't get ahead of yourself. The three of you make fairly decent progress. It's nothing glamorous, but then it doesn't have to be. You might even feel useful, especially knowing that it's not just busy work. Still, when some movement in your periphery catches your attention, you look over at once. Someone is walking towards you. For a fraction of a second, you think it might be Samuel coming back, but the fuzzy silhouette at the corner of your eye is much too tall for that. Ooh. However, once you look, you realize it's the passenger from yesterday. Well, yeah. Nomax, what's his name?
Nomax.
Yeah, that's the creator of the visual novel as well.
Self-insert?
Literally a self-insert, yes.
Isn't that from yesterday?
Julian looks at you to get confirmation that he isn't mixing anyone up, and you nod in return.
Yes. Appears that he's feeling better today. So, no entertainment for us today? That's just mean, Julian. You silly goose. Hey, you gotta admit it was pretty funny.
It kind of was, yeah. I'm a dead lizard.
See, you're just bound to have to live with it if you stick out in somewhere on a ship like this. Don't I know that?
Is that where the wimp moniker comes from? You lift your hand to rub the backside of your head.
Eto.
Bleh.
Look, you remember how there was a commotion shortly before I came up to you yesterday? That might have been caused by me. Arthur did not appreciate it.
Of course.
How in the world did you manage to do that?
Julian gives you an inquisitive look.
You know that crane they had? I may have stood underneath it. By accident, of course. I just was a little distracted. Can't believe Arthur there. I felt like it might have been you when you waltzed up the gangway in a minute later. At least now I have the confirmation. You really are the greeniest of greenhorns. I'm a cat, and
yes,
I'm dumb.
Julian.
A himbo.
We're a himbo who's never been on a ship. Welcome.
James.
Julian says with a laugh and gives you a playful nudge against the shoulder.
Did you prepare at all for this?
No, we're
Yeah,
stupid.
in my dreams. Not really, I mean, how would I? On a farm.
I didn't exactly prepare either, so he's not alone.
Yeah, but see, you feel like you just get stuff done. What does that mean? I get shit done. Intimidating so with an air of being an asshole, but you do. Damn.
Wolf snarled, yet let it peter out into a low, almost imperceptible grumble. Good morning, gentlemen. The voice interrupts the three of you. There he is. You turn to face him and see the painted dog standing tall next to the three of you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, governor.
Good morning, sir.
If I am not mistaken, you are the one I met yesterday, correct? He looks down at you with a pleasant smile as you sit up on your knees.
Indeed, sir. Are you feeling better today?
You don't have to do the
I'm feeling
British
British.
accent.
The word sir kind of triggers me to like
Oh.
speak British.
He nods briefly before looking out at sea. So far, so good. I figured I would try to take in the air, as it were. The breeze of the morning, get out of the dank cabin. I believe they call this getting your sea legs, do they not? Something I'm sure you all managed much more gracefully. Thank you again for yesterday. You wave him off with a quick gesture of your hand.
Don't mention it. Come the first storm, well, I'll be feeling differently, I expect.
Julian interjected with a subtle laugh. Ah, as if it were possible for the painted dog to turn green, you think he might as well do. He certainly doesn't appear to appreciate having the potential scenario brought to his attention. I hope we can avoid those. Who are these two gentlemen, Mr. Kelly? Your ears perk up as you quickly introduce both Julian and Wolf.
We're all the new crew. So, of course we got settled with this.
I see. Well, Julian, Wolf, it has been a pleasure meeting you two as well. However, I do not want to keep you from your work. Pretend I am not here.
I don't think anyone minds a distraction, sir.
Okay, Julian.
He's sliding in.
I don't know about that.
Well, Wolf might, but he can just pick the other side of the deck if it's a problem.
Wolf huffs annoyedly, but continues with his work. My apologies.
Don't mind him, he's just playing it up to be the big bad wolf. Yeah, he kind of is. Oh, bark, as they say.
Bark, the social media app,
Oh, God.
who's today's sponsor. If only. Will you just keep your mouth shut, lizard?
See?
Julian chuckles confidently. Well, I guess the tone between sailors is supposed to be rough, so you three have that one down already.
That's one way of putting it.
Nomax clearly looks a little uncomfortable in his position, appearing to feel as if he's the one causing the tension between Julian and Wolf. And his solution to it seems to be to shift the conversation in another direction. Oh, did you know we have a piper on board? I could have sworn I heard one, anyway, when I was taking tea. Did you? I imagine that. I did. The March of the British Grenadiers, I believe.
Okay, we are British.
You noticed the surprise in Julian's eyes as he realized that Nomax had recognized it.
It was, yes.
Nomax picks up on the excitement of the lizard as well and manages to put two and two together. Was it you who played it? It is an older piece. I'm surprised that you would know it. I enjoyed your rendition of it, rather more spirited than they would play it in the army.
Yes, well, it's not my wife. It's his. But it was me who played it.
The tip of Julian's tail flickers across the deck as he points in Wolf's direction. Two musicians, then? He smiles down at Julian. It really was nice to hear. Though an odd choice for you to know how to play, I have to admit. Though I do rather prefer the Liliberello Liro march when it comes to marching pieces, if I am honest. Nothing against your playing, of course. It was quite wonderful, but the Liliberlero march has such an interesting history to
You
it.
got it.
If he says this another time, I'm gonna throw a punch through my monitor. A rather exquisite dance piece that found its way into the military, written by Henry Purcell 100 years ago. Who cares?
Who asked?
Exactly, we're trying to get close to Wolf. He had a few other really quite wonderful compositions. The Dido and Aeneas opera is probably my favorite. Opera. Or perhaps King Arthur, or... His ears flick up stiffly as he realizes the lack of reply from you or the others. Ought to be. I may have gotten a bit carried away. The painted dog stays for a bit of small talk beyond that, but he seems to have places to be. Or he wants to let you get back to work without the distraction for your own benefit. After he's bid farewell, you get back to scrubbing the deck. The morning wears on slowly until the sound of urgent footsteps draws your attention. You turn to see a sailor running towards you. Me? A more experienced deckhand by the looks of it.
Oi! One of ya! We need a hand.
The three of you look at one another as if to figure out who needs to go. Wolf shrugs and turns back to his work, having no interest in volunteering.
Quick lag, eh? Come on now. You do talk, don't you?
You're the first one to speak.
Yes, sir. What do you need?
The most inexperienced person ever. Sure, we're gonna do just fine. You get to your feet as you answer, feeling the tingling in your legs as they finally get proper blood flow again after kneeling down for such a long time.
Come along then.
He beckons you towards the ship's interior and immediately starts to move towards it quickly. You hurry as you try to catch up, weaving around some of the barrels stored up here and there down the stairs.
What's going on, sir? Why the hurry? Don't sir me. We're not in the bloody navy. Or not like you look like you'd know. Come on at the last stop, didn't you? Yes, sir. Yes. Sorry, I'm new. Yes. Is it the main sheet?
The sailor stops in his tracks and gives you a questioning look.
What do you know about that? Is that it was worn?
Your answer doesn't appear to have satisfied his curiosity.
And now that a sailor mentioned that it needed mending, I heard the...
You try to remember what Julian said, uncertain why the sailor is looking at you the way he is.
With the new sail, the sheets get worn more than usual on the blocks. Samuel went to go help with that while we were all swabbing the deck, but he went by himself. I did not go.
Unfortunately. You trail off, realizing how obvious of a statement it is.
Anyway.
The sailor stares at you for a few seconds.
Why would I care about that? I don't care about how you know about the sail. I mean, if you know anything of value, suppose I was lucky of you to not go. Poor bastard. And me?
No!
Fucking James, come on. Get a grip. Not you. Samuel. Our surgeon needs someone to help her keep clean water and bandages around, and whatever shells she needs while she patches them up.
He starts walking again, obliging you to follow along.
They mentioned that you are free, and we need an experienced crew up top with the spanker reef the way it is. And now someone else has to go fix it, and, well, any of you can fetch water and hold bandages as well as anyone.
Your steps lead you down further into the ship, down the stairs from the commons area.
Wait, is he hurt? Were you not paying attention?
He stops at one of the doors in the dark bowels of the ship.
Just get in and Regia will get you sorted. I'll have to get to the others again.
With equally hurried steps, he makes his way up the stairs again and leaves you alone in front of the door. You knock softly on the door, 2 short taps that are met with a momentary pause before a response rings out. Come in. It's her! Oh, she's so cute.
Ooh, pretty lady. Hubba hubba.
As you open the door, you step into the cabin and find Samuel seated near the back wall. He leans against the table, his face showing signs of discomfort, but there's also a hint of relief in his expression as he sees you. He's relieved to see us. Aww. So cute.
Why us?
I don't know. Samuel manages a faint grin. Hey, thanks for coming. Guess who's gonna have a new scar? You chuckle softly, glad to see Samuel being taken care of. Regia looks up from her work and smiles warmly as you enter. We're just finishing up here. Despite how he acted, Samuel's not actually losing his leg. He'll be fine with a few days of rest.
How is he doing?
Regia finishes wrapping up a freshly stitched wound with a bandage. He's tough. Thanks, Mom, but I can speak. It's fine, just a scratch. But you're you, Samuel, and you'd call losing both your legs just a scratch. Regia turns back to reply to you. He's tough, but not that tough. She emphasizes it and turns to Samuel for a brief tease before she continues on. I like her.
Hubba.
Is she a romanceable option?
You wanna switch side?
Yeah. She emphasizes it and turns to Samuel for a brief tease before she continues on. But it'll take some time for him to fully recover. However, he'll be up and about before long, I'm sure.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You ask, eagerly to be of assistance. Regia glances at a nearby shelf and then back at you. Actually, yes. Can you fetch the bottle from the shelf over there? It will help with the pain. Curious, you retrieve the bottle as instructed and bring it to Regia. She takes it from you with a grateful smile. Thank you. This should do the trick. Regia simply takes the bottle and hands it to Samuel. Samuel turns the unmarked bottle in his paws before uncorking it, and to his pleasant surprise, the aroma of rum fills the air. A faint chuckle escapes him. Well, that's a welcome surprise. Always the best part about being sick, Regia. You really know how to treat a wary sailor well. The main wolf dips the bottle back for a long sip, almost immediately looking much better than he'd been a minute ago. You know, Sam, those stories about rowdy sailors who live for nothing but grog and chasing women. Samuel lifts the bottle away from his lips and tips his head to the side. Oh, what about him? Somehow you managed to tick all those boxes, and none of them at the same time.
Oof.
Gay.
Damn.
Well, I wouldn't chase you, first of all.
Okay.
You'll just leave me trailing a mile behind in a heartbeat, darn cheetahs. Ooh, never mind. Bisexual. She couldn't help but chuckle. I feel like everyone's bi on this ship. That's the default from now on. That's my assumption.
Like bi or maybe like pan.
Yeah, for sure. She couldn't help but chuckle. And the rum? I have to play my toughness for the greenhorn there, don't I? Do you? Maybe a little bit, but he's been fine so far.
Trying my best.
Appreciate the rum either way, though. You're welcome. Just don't overdo it, okay? Pursed down the half a bottle and looked like a wreck yesterday. He did sleep pretty firmly, though. The hangover couldn't have been that bad, then. Are you sure he had one? And it wasn't just because, his hand's all fucked up, as is his head? Samuel waves off the concerns with a brief flick of the wrist. He did, in fact, mention it. As Rajiha continues to chat with Samuel, you take a moment to observe the surroundings. The cabin is well organized, with shelves of various ingredients and tools neatly arranged. It's clear that Rajiha is well prepared for her work. You should be returning to your duties, no? New as you are, you won't be getting much leeway during Arthur's shift. The cheetah's words jolt you from your thoughts. You immediately frown despite knowing that Rajiha is correct. Alright, thank you so much for being a part of this. And if you'd like to, we can do it next time as well.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next episode of Conway.
And ring that bell.
Yeah, ring that bell. Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay Yeeny.